Hello, lovely people, and welcome to a quick and handy recap of last week's episode of Mild Magic, Icewind Dale. I'm going to run you through everything you might have missed last week so that you can be ready and up to date for tomorrow's new episode. So, where we left off, the party, in the process of sneaking into the castle at Caer Dineval. To save the servants, had been noticed by one of the cultists. Thinking everything was lost, Baroth, Lucius and Oster froze, but Tonach jumped in with a quick guard change and convinced the cultists that it was their turn to watch over the hatch into the basement of the Caer. The guards believed this, they left, and the party descended into the icy tunnels below. Here, they found many macabre things. A room full of hanging bodies, waiting for some further process the party didn't wish to imagine. A reservoir of icy water swimming with bloated corpses, and an ice-bound devilish figure in chains. Upon further exploration, they encountered a white tiefling in an underground office, and Oster promptly panicked. Upon being asked, "Who are you, and what are you doing here?" Oster replied, "Ben," and attempted to close the door behind him. When the tiefling emerged from her office, as she was bound to do, Oster tried to blast her with Guiding Bolt, and was captured in a magical crystal prison as a reaction to the damage. The rest of the party decided to try honesty and managed to find an agreement. So long as they only take the prisoners and leave the free peoples of the castle alone, this tiefling won't have any beef with them. Oster breaks free, heals the tiefling, whose name is Avarice, of some of the damage he inflicted, and the party proceeds, finding the prisoners and beginning to ferry them across the icy water back towards the ladder. While Baroth and Oster were guarding the base of the ladder, they heard some of the cultists returning to the room above, and begged the prisoners to hide in the room with the hanging bodies. Through some insanely lucky rolls, they managed to convince these cultists that they just knew. They didn't know where they were supposed to guard exactly, and managed to get the cultists to leave them to their watch. Very quickly, the party get the 5 prisoners out of the tunnels and up over the walls of the Caer, but the prisoners beg them to go back and save the town's speaker, Crannock. And so the group returned once more to the main building of the Caer, where they found the speaker upstairs, guarded by yet another cultist. Now it's Lucius' turn for some quick and brilliant lying, and the Triton Bard rolls a critical success to convince this guard that Kadroth wants the speaker to sign something, and he needs to be taken downstairs. The guard believes them and wakes the speaker up, only to insist on coming with them, despite all the group's protests that he can totally just get some sleep, and they've got it from here. At the top of the stairs, the party uses a surprise round to kill the cultists in a matter of seconds, and Tonach catches the body before he falls down the stairs with yet another lucky roll. After returning the now dead cultist to the speaker's bedroom, the party rescue the dog boy and get them both up over the wall, giving the speaker one of the cultist's cloaks so he might look inconspicuous to anyone inside the Caer spotting him from afar. When Oster attempted to climb down the wall after them and get the fuck out of Dodge, however, the speaker insisted that they had to go back and finish this. The town would never be free until Kadroth was removed. Scared shitless, but going anyway, Oster rejoined the other 3, and they all proceeded together to a secret passage, adjoining one of the towers to Kadroth's office. Upon listening carefully, they realized Caltro is in there with Kadroth, and they're arguing again. The party uses Oster's telepathy ability to silently discuss their move and agree to take down Caltro first. Unfortunately, the group did not get their surprise round that they were hoping for, but leapt straight into combat nonetheless. Oster managed to cast Bane on both enemies immediately, and Kadroth monologued a bit and attacked Oster, and Caltro chose Lucius as a target in the clear aim of retrieving his magical icy sword from them. Lucius seemed to delight in teasing the assassin, using their ghostly powers to confuse and mock Caltro. In a vicious conflict, Kadroth corners Oster, asking him, "Tell me, when you burned down our church, did you do so out of a sense of justice, or were you just a scared little boy who realized his god was never there to begin with?" Using his scalpel focus, he cast Inflict Wounds upon the satyr, bringing Oster to a single-digit HP. And Oster responded by using their channel divinity to make him weak to the next attack, allowing Baroth to get a stunning blow in with Searing Smite on his hammer. Tonach joined the fray, leaving Lucius alone with Caltro, who, realizing that the tide was turning on his erstwhile ally, noped out of the fight and left Kadroth to his fate. The Tiefling cult leader, realizing himself that he was in real danger now, began to offer a deal in exchange for his life, but the party was obviously having none of it. In a moment of brilliant viciousness, Lucius used Cloud of Daggers to fill the square with knives, and Kadroth fell bleeding out, begging the Frostmaiden to save him. Oster, standing over the body of their old cult leader, used their mace to finish Kadroth off, and the Frostmaiden seemed to reject him, the ice not encasing his body, as the party had seen happen to others. Oster, standing over his body, says, "No sun, no sky, no rot, no rain for you. Just ash and dust." The party go after Caltro in a chase that crossed 3 maps and culminated with Tonach getting the final blow in the courtyard of the Care. Sefek Caltro calls out for the Frostmaiden's aid, summoning an immense spectral claw down from the swirling clouds above. But at the last moment, it dissipates, and their foe is dead, frozen in ice like so many true believers of Oro. Having heard the commotion, the last few cultists emerge to see what's happening. Oster, angry on the verge of tears, demands that they renounce Oro, renounce Levistus, and go on from here to lead better lives, lest the shadow of their past come out of the night to punish them. They do so. Finally, Hethel, the old soothsayer, emerges, telling Oster she should have foreseen his path in Kadroth's downfall. She takes the satyr's hand and leans on him, as she has a terrifying vision of the fall of 10 towns, the end of life in Icewind Dale, and the doom of all arriving on dragon's wings, and Zardarok waiting in the wings before she falls dead upon the snow. And that is where we will pick up tomorrow for episode 11 of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. We will see you at 6:30 GMT right here on Twitch. Thank you so much to Izzy for writing this. I realise it's gone very dark around me. I did not plan the lighting out for this speech at all. The sun sets quickly here. I hope you've seen me well enough nevertheless, and we'll have better lighting tomorrow for the actual stream. So we will see you then. Bye-bye!